Hello and welcome to the Drunken on Drugs Happy Fun Time Hour with Hanska90 and Lone Star 77. Um, Today I'm playing my T32. I've been wanting to make a video about my T32 for a long time, but I generally don't play much random battles with it, and company battles are usually not worth recording. T32 is, in my opinion, a brilliant piece of machinery. It's just in skilled hand. It doesn't look very impressive on paper, but in skilled hand, it's a very good tank. As I said, I've been trying to post a really good game or a good game with this tank for a long time. Problem is, for the last week or so, the only good games I've been having were all defeats. Ever since that golden joystick award thingy 5 times daily event of last weekend, the whole world of tanks has gone to shit, and randoms are absolutely dreadful right now. They're just not fun anymore. Here I'm going just to the city. I'm going to K0. As you see, I've got 50-50 premium shells and normal AP loaded. Mostly in randoms I use normal AP because the premium shells are just too expensive, but in most tanks, at least all my tournament tanks, I've got 50-50 premium and normal AP shells loaded, just so I don't have to, swap around ammo for a tournament battle zone and whatnot, because I'm I don't want to go into a tournament with just normal AP load, because I kinda sometimes forget stuff. So just to be certain, I keep in most of my tanks 50-50 gold ammo and normal ammo. But in random battles I'm usually quite reluctant to use gold ammo. It's just too expensive. So as you can see here, I'm just using normal AP. I've switched them around. The ammo with the black stripe is APCR. The red is normal AP. As you see, instead of stopping at that corner right to my right, where most people always stop, I've gone further so that I can, we have now a much better angle on them. I'm here in the left, and we've got a tank in Hotel 0. My platoon buddy is there. We've got a better field of fire. This is a really good position for a heavy tank. Doing some mouse tricking and some normal corner camping. Just shooting that KB5 in the weak spot in his R2D2. Their scout is in our base, killing our. He's going to kill our RT. We have a medium tank in Hotel 4. He's just suicided. He's not gonna be of much use to us there. Then we've got 3 heavy tanks camping in a base, doing fucking nothing. Sitting behind the RT even. They're just letting our guys in A2 die. A2 is actually quite an important position on this map, because it's the only place where you can, it's just a very good place for mediums to go. You can attack down to the south over the 1 line, or you can spot for the RT there. Those 3 heavies in our base, it's useless.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Here that I killed that KB5, and I'm now helping my platoon mate Lone Star out by attacking his enemies in the back. Quickly finishing off all the resistance here. And here we're kind of, what are we gonna do? Are we going to the enemy base, or are we going to back to our own base to defend there? We're not really sure. We've got, you know, 3 heavies. Well, 1 heavy now. 1 heavy. As soon as all the enemies were dead in the village, that 1 heavy, who is now in D9, D8. As soon as all the enemies in the village were dead, he joined us in the village. Right at the time when he was supposed to go back to base and defend. He just got absolutely no fucking clue. And here we are. Like, I'm thinking we better go for the enemy base now. There's a low health Ferdinand and Tiger too, but we can take them on. I'm relying on our guys in our base to defend. It's a really easy position to defend from. There's lots of cover. The enemy is having to go uphill. You can pick them off before they're even able to get their barrels aimed down on top of you. Our RT was stupid. He didn't even move. He just stood there in A7. If he was, you know, smart, he would have come to like F0 or, you know, A0 at least. He just stood there. This KB5 is now flanking us. I don't know where the fuck he's coming from. Killed my platoon mate. I'm using his wreck to cover myself from that King Tiger and 30. While I'm taking out that KB5. And our whole team is now dying one by one. That Hummel just fired at me, but he hit the wreck just when I was what I was planning him to do. Here I'm gonna quickly, you know, try to get into that 30's flank. He hasn't spotted me yet. He's kind of blind. And I finally get a shot into his side. I was shooting at him earlier, but I was having real difficulties with hitting his weak spot. And the T32 only has 203mm penetration, which is the one downside of this tank is the low penetration on the gun. But with cold ammo, that's no problem. That is why the T32 is probably the most widely used tier 8 tournament tanks. One off. It's just a very elegant machine, very well balanced. The armor on the hull isn't very good, but it's got amazing turret armor. It's quite agile, fast enough, amazing gun depression, and with gold ammo the gun is certainly really good. It's got 8.5 seconds reload time, 320 average damage, so good damage per minute. Accuracy isn't the best, but it's not bad either. Good aiming time. Here I'm constantly moving forward and backwards, you know, trying to make that Hummel miss, because I know he's aiming at me. But he's quite a good player, that Hummel. He just hits every single shot. And here I know, if I don't, you know, I repair my tracks, because I know that if I don't get back to base immediately, those two guys are just going to cap. But I can't go through the field because I know that that TD is somewhere in the middle. So I have to go to J0 through the back to the east of the map and then into our cap. But that SU-122-44 surprises me and gets me right in the back. And there's nothing I can do against TD in camo and a Hummel shooting at me. So that's it. It's 1,404 XP on defeat, 67k credits. And this is the kind of games that I've been having all week now, and it's absolutely dreadful. The only reason I still play this game is because I want to stay in shape for ESL, and all the tournaments were doing quite well in the Fun Cup. So yeah, that's quite fun, but random battles are absolutely fucked. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.